that was hard. Hopefully that'll be the worst part of the night. Hello, my name is Socrates. And if you're thinking, hey, I think I've heard of this guy. No, you're thinking of somebody else. Unless you've been along a lot of comedy scenes here in Amsterdam, in which case maybe, I appreciate that. And so I am a Greek, obviously, I think. I just came back from Greece. I was seeing my family. Yeah, boy, is my ass tired. No, I'm joking, obviously. They were my family. I was pretty much used to it. But I am born and raised, I am an American. Yeah, so that's what it's like to be a German, huh? Yeah, see, live and you learn, I guess, you know. If there's a German here, sorry, but it's true, you know. You know, the Dutch really, they begrudgingly like the German. They don't really like the Germans that much. And the worst thing, of course, is the fact they don't. The biggest thing that separates the Dutch from being German is the fact that the Dutch aren't German. But other than that, they actually are almost completely. You know? When you go back in history, they're like in the 40s, well, that was the Germans. In the 1910s, also the Germans. But you hit 1700s, 1600s, like, yeah, that was us. Very Germanic, you know. See, that's the thing about hate, though. You know what I mean? Any Israeli will tell you. You know, it's an occupational hazard. Comes with the territories, apparently. Thank you so much. I appreciate the nice one. So I'm trying to do some new things off and on here, and you know, you ever like you go down to the ocean and you stand there in the sand and you say, "Take your best shot, beach," but you pronounce it biatch, you know, because you're a bit of an OG gangster. No, I did it. You know, I did it. I got some stares. It's true, but I still did it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's the thing about comedy, you know, and this kind of a thing, it's sort of it's an interactive kind of a situation, you know what I mean? It's a little bit like sex. You know, it's best if both people are into it, you know. You know, I don't want to be a comedy rapist, you know, it's not. You know, I'm not sure, like I said, I am an American, I don't really have I'll do the obligatory semi-Trump joke. Occurred to me recently, I think he's a fact rapist. Or a truth rapist, one of the two, I'm not really sure, but you know, the man lost billions of dollars in business, which is more than I've ever had to invest in it, but I give him credit for that. You know, I've been trying to come up with some businesses myself, actually. I've been working on one. It's called the Stolen Dog Walker. Have you stolen a dog? Too scared to walk it? Give us a call. We'll walk it for you. No questions asked. In fact, we're just going to assume you stole it. If you stolen that dog, too scared to walk it, give us a call. You stolen dog walker. I got investors here. I like that. I appreciate that. Or worse, a bunch of potential clients. How about Crap App? It's a bad app. Takes forever to load. Forever updating. Talk about paid ads. We're loaded with them. Crap App. It's a bad app. We warned you. All right, I'll walk your dogs. It works out for you. Could have come or going, you know. Yeah, I was gonna say this is definitely, like I say, comedy is sort of an interactive thing, and this is a very sweet audience. I appreciate you guys, I really do, and you know, you're especially seemingly sweet, you know, and I mean that, you know, as a cannibal. What? We go out, I eat her out. I'm a hero. I eat her, I'm the bad guy. Is that it? So, I get it. It's a fine line. Somewhere between sexy and sexist. Or is it the sexiest and sexist? I don't know. It's one of those two. Like I said, I wrote it on the paper, so I'm going to say it out loud. You know what I'm saying? It's too hard to even see in here. But yeah, that's the thing. I have the utmost respect for you. Said the slime mold to the rat. Yeah, you got to segue into some of them better than looking at a piece of paper. That's just the way it is sometimes. You know what I mean? No, I can't see for shit. I said to myself, you know, I'm going to try some new shit on stage. Hope it doesn't go to shit. Because I wanted to be the shit. I just didn't want it to be shit, you know. Shit. Yeah, see, it's a bunch of new shit. That's the way the shit goes sometimes, you know. shit or get off the pot. So I wanted to try this shit, and I said to myself, don't do the shit bit, because it could all go to shit. And there it was, straight to the shitter. All right, there you go. So I was trying to write more shit, and I had to take a shit, and so I went to take it. And I don't know if you've ever shit in Netherlands, but I got a shit shelf. You know these things? You know, it's a toilet with the... Yeah, so I shit on the shit shelf, and I said, you know, I gotta write better shit. So I tried to write better shit, and it didn't work out. But, you know, the trick is, you gotta make lemons out of you know, when life gives you lemons, you gotta make lemonade, you know? That's what they say, you know, assuming you have a bunch of sugar and a pitcher of water, you know. As a Greek, I say if life gives you lemons, you should make fish. Because nothing goes better with fish and lemons. Right? You know, it's like they say if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Because charity is not nearly as useful as education. No, it's true. No, seriously. But I say if you teach a Greek man to fish, he'll be glad when life gives him lemons. Because of all the fish. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing, it's you can ask yourself, you know, are you a good friend? Do you know how you can tell? Do you have that little list of stuff you're supposed to be doing for yourself, but you're not doing? No? You're all wonderful? See, I have that list of things. And I'm not doing, you know, it's selfish things. I could be doing them for myself, but I'm not getting around to it, you know? What are the odds of me helping somebody else? Pretty slim. But you're such an incredibly good crowd. Now I feel bad about the cannibal joke, so. You know, we're doing actually we do a monthly barbecue, you know, and it's my turn to bring somebody, so. But if you're vegan, it's, you know, vegans are the view of cannibalism. See, that part had two things I thought I'd play with and give it a chance, and I thought, you know, I'm going to take that chance right now, because why not, you know? Man, I wish I could read this a little easier, or at all. You know? That's like the pot calling the kettle black, because the pot's racist. Yeah, I don't know if you know your Dutch sayings. I like some of the Dutch ones I like are like, the kokel is door de kerk. I think I got that right. Means the bullet is through the church. You're going to explain these things apparently. This one means basically that the time for deliberations is over. Now the way forward is clear. Because apparently in the old days, you know, the people coming over, you don't know if they're friends or barbarians, and if they're putting bullets in the church, well, you know, you guys are still in a barbarian situation. And as the old saying goes, you feed a Christian, but you gotta fuck a barbarian. That's a saying that was told by the people who survived the whole thing, so. You know, the other one I like is, nu de aap come out the mouth. Anybody? No. See, there's one or two Dutch people in the room. It means now the monkey comes out the sleeve. Doesn't it? Yeah. Which I don't need to, oh, do you want me to explain it? Okay. Basically it means that now you're showing your true colors. Right, basically. You know, which when you think about it, what the fuck does that mean? Showing your true colors, you know? Oh, in the old pirate days when you had the wrong flag. Oh, I'm supposed to know that? I mean, if you're Eastern European and you're at a, you know, English thing, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, you know, in America, you know, we've had like literally hundreds, if not thousands of bullets shot into our churches, you know. We have absolutely no idea what it means or what we should do, you know what I'm saying? So some of these expressions, they just don't really ring true and clear is my point, you know what I mean? Let's see. There's a couple other good expressions, but I don't remember them offhand, so there's an expression in that one too. So, whoa, cops are flying by. So when I was in the U.S., I used to do, I wanted to become a millionaire is what I really wanted to do. And then I found out, what I wanted to find out, was it true, was the first million really the hardest one or not? You know, and then I found out who wrote that saying. Have you heard that saying? It was actually from Hitler. Yeah, exactly. Completely changed the meaning for me too. You know, I always thought that was about money. You know. If you live, you learn. You know. So you got to set goals. Sometimes you got to change those goals. You know. Like when I was a kid, you know, I always wanted to do stand-up comedy too. I wanted to be the next Bill Cosby. Yeah, that's a goal I had to change, and I'm also kind of glad to say I never achieved that particular one either. So that's about okay. So anyway, my name is Socrates, and that was some new stuff. And that was my thing. So thank you so much. Thank you, Sharon.
Give it up for Socrates. Socrates, when life gives you lemon, you grab a bottle of tequila. There you go.